Om Tat Sat. This is Swami Nikhilananda, and welcome to Spirituality and Vedanta Philosophy. My humble prostrations to the universal divine energy, to my worshipful Guruji, Sri Swami Jyotirmayananji Maharaj of Yoga Research Foundation, Miami, Florida, USA, to all sages and saints of the world, and to all of you divine souls watching this video. In my regular videos, I explain deep spiritual insights about Sanatana Dharma and Vedanta philosophy. If you like my videos, please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel and sharing this spiritual knowledge with others. In today's video, we are going to study the 5 states of the mind. Mind, as you say, mana eva manushyanam karanam bandho mokshayoha, which means mind is the cause of your bondage and mind is the cause of your release, according to Sanatana Dharma and the Vedanta philosophy. So it's very important to understand how the mind operates. In this video, we will briefly discuss the 5 different states of the mind that we experience. The first one is called Prashupti, the second one is called Ksipt, the third one is called Vikshipt, the fourth one is called Ekagra, and the fifth one is called Niruddha. I will explain each one briefly. Prashupti means your mind is in a dormant state. For example, when you are during deep sleep, all your stress and worries are gone. At that time, you are not thinking of anything. In deep sleep state, you have all the energy, but it is in a dormant state. So your mind is relaxed at that time. The second state is called the Ksipt state, or the distracted or agitated state. So whenever our mind is agitated or distracted, we feel that we are off balance. We don't find harmony and peace. And that is that state where we just lose our focus and balance. So know that when you are experiencing that state, you are in Ksipt or distracted state. The third state is called Vikshipt state, or partially distracted state. This is what applies to most people. Most people are generally nice and kind and lead a good life, except when they are rubbed hard or pushed, and then their inner agitation comes out and they may get angry, they may explode, but not on a regular basis, but when they are justified in their way, maybe. And that is called being partially distracted. Another example is when we are in a rush, we may sweep the dust under the rug and vacuum it just so it looks good, but the dust is still there. So and at some point we have to clean it. So that's what is considered as the partially distracted state, or Vikshipt state. The fourth state is called Ekagra. Ekagra becomes one-pointed, like focused state. So now your mind is very receptive, and this many of you experience, for example, when you're solving a problem, when you're threading a needle, when you're pouring oil from one bottle to another. In that particular point, your concentration is very focused and one-pointed, and the mind therefore also becomes one-pointed, and in that state it is very calm and very pointed as well. So that's the fourth stage of focus. And the fifth state is called Niruddha. Niruddha means now your mind is in a very pure and a peaceful state. So and at that point you are in harmony with yourself, and your mind is no longer agitated. So the 5 states we just discussed, and these are the only 5 stages we go through, although the experience may be different at different times depending on what our state is. But these are the 5 states the mind goes through. Again, to summarize it briefly, the 5 states are Prashupti, or dormant state. This is during your sleep, deep sleep. The second one is called Ksipt state, or your agitation or distracted state. The third state is called Vikshipt, or partially distracted. The fourth one is called a focus state, or a Ekagra, one-pointed state. And the fifth one is called Niruddha, or purified, pure and peaceful state. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will bring you more of such videos. In the meanwhile, this is Swami Nikhilananda. Divine blessings. Om Tat Sat.